Your library is 0. I am your hero. Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB. We've got blue, we've got black, we've got mill, we've got control. Yes, it's a beautiful day. A day that is brought to you by the Covert Go Blue sleeves at dragonshield.com. Make sure to go to the link below in the description and check out the sleeves, the logo sleeves that are available today. Also, the worst possible Commander Show sleeves available now on Dragon Shield's website. They support the channel. You guys have asked for them for years. Well, we made good on it. They are here. So go check out the Covert Go Blue logo sleeves from Dragon Shield. And also brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com. Use the promo code CGB5 and reserve your Spider-Man product today if you wanted to get some. Guys, do you remember when we had to reserve video games at your local GameStop, at your FYE, Sam Goody? I actually worked for some of these companies. I remember people would come in and reserve their video games to make sure they got them at launch. Well, maybe you don't always have to reserve video games anymore, but you do have to reserve Magic the Gathering collector booster packs if you want them. So make sure you get your pre-orders in, and one of the more reliable and bestest places to do so, you know, not partial or anything, just where I've ordered my cards for the last 5 years, CoolStuffInc.com, and use the promo code CGB5 to get a discount when you place those orders. Guys, I already made a video with a deck tech on this. It's on the official Magic the Gathering Arena channel. Maybe I'll put the thumbnail on screen, maybe put a link down below in the description. So if you want to hear the reasoning for all the cards in the deck, it's available there. I haven't changed much. I added a second duress. I cut the Leyline of the Void that was in the deck. Otherwise, the strategy is simple. Mill them out while killing all that they love. And I actually enjoy this deck so much, it's time for round 2. Let's dive in and let the nonsense begin. Awkward. Blur that out. Nobody look at this. There's enough problems with demonetization on YouTube. Keep. So how aggressive is a Chandra avatar with a mountain and a hired claw? Yeah, okay. It's on. It's so on right now. So how do we get ready? I mean, obviously we have tap lands sitting here that are a bit of a problem. We have a hired claw that's going to kill us. Really, our deck isn't designed to beat mono red in any real sense. It's just not. And whether or not to duress them on turn 2, I can't think of what they'll actually play here. So let's drop the sewers and try to make sure our future draws are good. We also want to fill the graveyard so feed the cycle is quick. But like, we don't win these games, to be honest. I'm not BSing any of you. This is not the game we win. Double duress. Well, that will fill our graveyard. Let's see if it's worth it. Yep, okay. I'm looking forward to this Screaming Nemesis and this lizard just tearing me to pieces. But if we draw back-to-back removal spells and they draw nothing but land, that's our path. We have a path. What more could you ask for? Okay. Reef. When do we feed a cycle? I guess we just do it now, because if you let them untap with the Nemesis, they usually just get you. But yeah, this game is basically over. Next turn, maybe we can consult into Long Goodbye. Or we just get killed by turn 1 Hired Claw. Oh, okay. All right. Hey, that's good. Yeah, I can concede now. We don't have a 4-mana Rupture. We had no chance in that game. It was all scripted. Good God. That's a great start to the day. You know, when you got that one bad matchup, you know you're not going to win it. But did you have to get them going first with a good hand in the very first game? They can't take the wind out of my sails, though. Not today. Not today. I am so excited to Magic the Gathering. Look at this. If this were on the plate, it would be unbeatable. Okay, that is an artifact land. I can't take advantage of that. I really wish I had a way to blow it up. Let's keep lands. Lands are doing the thing. Okay, my creatures enter tapped. You got it. I'm just gonna play another tap land, I think. I mean, what are we gonna do? Stock up in the future? Maybe. Okay, then I'll have mana open. I don't think I want to whale here, though. Nothing really worth whaling unless we wanted to dig. What are they doing? Is this the artifact deck, but with, like, taking the theme too far? Right now, if I stock up, I'll be discarding the hand size. Oh, I kind of want that. Stack interaction against a blue deck is usually pretty good. It's not that good, though. Is it? Is it? Like, am I really gonna hold up mana next turn? I don't think I am. I'm just gonna bin it. It also sends a message. You know what I mean? Speaking of, am I just gonna tap out and let them do their thing? Nah. Let's hold. They've got to have something. They gotta have some kind of a creature, right? Okay, they have a vault with Scene of the Crime that allows them to dig through their deck. Well, I have a River Turn Monument. I want to play this. What are the chances they just exile it? Pretty good, but let's make them have it. This is where they play, I don't know, a snare or something. Or that. So this is fine. We ramp. We'll take it. Now, what did they resolve? Of course, they had the Battlefront. Had a feeling they did. Okay, weapons manufacturing and Rose. Not a big deal. We have a Darkness Crystal. Pretty good. But how do we play this? I think I want to try you into an untapped land. Yep. Fill our graveyard. Get us closer to a Singularity Rupture. Get a Darkness Crystal on the field. Artifact decks are so weird. I always am like, well, am I dead? Do they have a combo or something? Or are they just gonna transform their spring-loaded saw blades and attack me? There you go. These Scene of the Crime seem to be messing with their mana a little bit. Tap an untapped creature for mana of any color. I don't see a creature. Does that have summoning sickness? Tap 2 other artifacts, becomes an artifact creature. Okay. Sure. Let's stock up. There's a Rupture, and I'll take the land. Pass that turn. I'm ready. Bring forth your chariot. Uh-huh. Bang. I didn't even forage. Okay, you want to bounce it. It's target, yeah? Yeah, it targets. I mean, am I going to play something else for these Saw Blades to even hit? No. But I will kill that little Sun Pearl before they get their mana of any color on time. Okay. I could still kill this in response, but nah. I don't want them to have blue mana on my turn. That's what they would have if the Scene of the Crime were up. Because this is probably good. Do I need to fill my graveyard? Not really. I've got what I need. Half your deck, please. Is this just red and white? No blue? Looks like it. That means they're probably dead to the monument, but we may as well hold up a Feed the Cycle. That's a Battlefront. How much damage can they put together off one of these? I mean, that's something. I'm at 20. It would be really impressive if they killed me with that. Let's consult them star charts. I'll take that duress, just to be sure. Well, I mean, they're tapped out, right? But let's learn about their deck before they're gone. This is like a best of 3 strategy where you reveal their hand, have a look, figure out like what their deck does for future games. And that's bang. Your library is 0. I am your hero. And those are the matchups that this deck is great for. Not the on the draw get beat to death, but definitely this kind of a matchup. Mid-roll ad, I actually have a best of 1 event at MagicCon Atlanta that is sponsored. You can hang out with me for a few hours while we play best of 1 Magic, and anybody who goes 8-0 gets a really amazing top tier prize. It was an uncut foil sheet of Tarkir Dragonstorm at the last one, and each day somebody won it. So if you've ever been 8-0 in best of 1, you should join my best of 1 event at MagicCon Atlanta. See you there. Sign up on the website. There's a link in the description. Let's keep. We are descending our butts off. I honestly love the Descend cards in this deck, like Everflowing Well. Actually, there's so much Ixalan in this deck, which the more time goes by, and there's all this about Final Fantasy, and we had our Aether Drift and our Outlaws. I think Ixalan Lost Caverns of Ixalan is going to go down as one of the more underappreciated sets ever. This set has so much cool stuff that never really happened in standard, but Everflowing Well is an awesome card, right? So could we just get to Bloomburrow and Ixalan and no mice, and then we'd have a perfect standard. Do I kill this elf? No, I think we wait for their big strong creatures and we try to ramp where we can. This is a very slow item for a quote ramp piece, but when you look at our hand, this goes in the graveyard, this goes in the graveyard. We mill ourselves once, we can flip this. But right now we have 6 mana anyway to get to Singularity Rupture. One of the cool things, if you haven't watched the deck tech video on the Arena channel yet about this deck, is you sometimes rupture yourself because the Descend cards are such a big part of the deck, right? You turn your Whale of the Forgottens up to 11. You turn on your Everflowing Well flip. It's good stuff. So this is going to be Snakeskin Veil. The question's, nope, it's not going to be Snakeskin Veil. So we can kill this Bristly Bill. Nice. We needed that. All right, attack this. Go get that. Got 1 spell in the graveyard. Let's get 2 spells in the graveyard. Good top 3. There's a Darkness Crystal, there's another Whale. Either way, we won't get spells in the graveyard. So let's just take this Whale. Can keep filling the graveyard next turn. And then we're going to exile a little bit, don't panic, to get Rit Bill off the field. Try not to hit permanents unless you absolutely have to. Take the spells first. No Snapcaster Mages in this deck. So this turn is kind of a hold your breath, because if they play like a Hydra and protect it and have like the fetch lands they need, if they have everything they need here, we're in big trouble. Okay. Yep. This is very bad. I think we're going to end up needing 1 more turn. Okay, 2 Whales is something. And there's 4 in graveyard. This is 5. Dang it. So close. There's some options. It's 5 out of 8, though. It's not like we're that close. So let's go return to owner's hand. If we target the bill, they probably don't care, right? This is where if they have a Snakeskin Veil right here, we probably lose the game. So do we dig for a duress with our first Whale? That's an option. Could also make them discard, but they have 2 cards, not 1. But then they might not have the land for next turn, because right now this is not big enough to kill us. Making them discard might be the way. If they draw another fetch land, we die. I don't know. This is interesting. Do we just make them have the Veil and then make them discard their last card? If they had the Veil, would they have held it up earlier instead of play an elf? I think so. So there, we got away with that. Nice. Next turn is Rupture. So we should play this. What should we do? I guess return the Bill to hand. Yeah, don't kill me. Imagine not having Snakeskin Veil when you need it. Our opponent must be new at the game. Uh-huh. And they're like, do I play William again? Yeah, why not? What? You afraid of something? They're descending into madness. Found the line. Now this is where if they give it indestructible by overprotecting it, I'm really sad. But I guess if they do that, this is an 8/8 10/10. Okay, could be worse. This is where we target ourselves to flip our Everflowing Well. Aren't you excited? Yeah. Untap win. They do have Overprotect in the deck. But do they run Snakeskin Veil at all? I'm not seeing any. It's crazy. And then, for their next trick, let's go, you baby bird. Dude, how much bill is too much bill? Okay, your creatures are here. Should I kill them just to be bad? Now this is one of my favorite plays. I'm going to demonstrate it. It's awesome against counter spells. Here it's not necessary, but you can turn this into a monument. See that? And then you have two, or you have one that even if they counter it goes through. And that's how you can get them off the Myriad pools. Ta-da! Bazoo! The 1-2 punch of, hey, I blew up your board, I milled your deck, and now I win the game. It's Splinter Twin. It's basically Splinter Twin, guys. 2-card combo, game over. Maybe a little more expensive and a little more situational and a much more aggressive standard than, don't worry about it. It's Splinter Twin. More black or more blue? Well, we have a double black card in hand, so let's start with black. Is an elf. It is. Can you guys chill on the turn 1 elves over here? We went first, so it's not so bad. Oh, okay. Okay, guys. Really? Really? We're doing this again? Really? All right. Well, we're looking for any and all removal spells. Then we slam Darkness Crystal. Hopefully we have enough time. It's scary out here. Yep. Gosh, do we take the combo, though? If I play the Darkness Crystal next turn, I play the Singularity the next turn. Oh, it's too risky though. What if they get a game-altering threat next turn? I want to take the Monument and just go for the win, but if they get a Hydra down, I have to kill it next turn or I could just be dead. So, it's risky. Okay, well, this bird is trying to go the distance, and I assume they have protection for it. So we're going to slam Darkness Crystal. I don't think they can kill us with this bird. Overprotect is a heck of a card, though, and we have to be wary of that next turn. If they have 2 mana open, I don't think we just jam the Rupture. It could get us killed. Okay, they play the Hydra. Great. Easy money. Boom. Life total go up thanks to Crystal. Isn't it nice to have ramp in this deck? All right, do you run Snakeskin Veil? Dude, have they cut all the Snakeskin Veils? What happened to people? All right, so this we can kill. Riverturn Monument, not this turn. Okay, I'll take that. Bring on your green decks. As long as they have pretty slow, mediocre starts, we're good. No. Yep. Monument, stock up, Rupture. If they're an aggressive deck, once again, we're cooked. But if they're not, and they have the cat sleeves, so there's no way they're just gonna attack me. Okay, it's landfall for a 3rd straight game. Dude, this green landfall deck, I both need this and don't. Feed the Cycle needs a little food, so we'll do it like this. No kidding. Unfortunately, I can't kill that because Feed the Cycle does require cards in the graveyard. But if that's all you do, who cares? It's not that much. But do you also have a Hydra? Yeah, that's a good card. Duress might help us break through. 2 cards in graveyard. This is a 3rd, so go like this, go like this. Look at the Veils. Oh my god. All right, the Veils gotta go. But the Tifa's a long way from killing me. I think the Chocobo's the problem, but we'll see. I don't think the Tifa kills me here. And we just need a little time of them maybe just top decking nothing but land. It is a landfall deck. Okay, that's pretty good. It's not busted. Yeah, they have to kind of do this now or they're not doing enough damage. Like right here, they can sack this and do 8, and then I'm at 10. But then they have a 2-3 and a 1-2, and if they top a land, it still only attacks for 4. Adding the hard-hitting question is questionable. It means you do expect an aggro meta. All right, there's a Cycle. I guess we do need more land. All right, do we die? It would be like traveling Chocobo into Fable Passage. That's pretty good. Oh wait, we're dead. Yeah, okay. So they top decked what they needed. Yeah, fun. Can I get a different matchup? This is getting really repetitive. Okay. Great. Really repetitive. Let's Magic, do you have any new experiences for me? Is Standard flourishing? Are there a ton of decks in Standard? It's wild that Vivi is so powerful in best of 3, but nobody plays it in best of 1. Nobody. Also, can we get Fatal Push back? Can we get Cut Down back? These 2 and 3 mana removal spells are like, come on, guys. Come on. So mediocre. Feed the Cycle was big for this deck because of Kaito. Kaito was a pretty big problem, but Dimir used to be more popular. It still is. I see it a good amount. Maybe I don't need to feed the cycle. Maybe we can go to shoot the sheriff. I still don't like that card. That card makes me pretty angry. More long goodbyes. There's one long goodbye in here. Maybe. I like the one nowhere to run, but I don't want more than that, because if the nowhere to run is on the field, it's not in the graveyard, which doesn't feed the descend stuff. Fill that graveyard. I don't see a good reason to like the Darkness Crystal here. I just kind of got one, I guess. Just kill it. And either way, we can cast Feed the Cycle next turn. No, we can't. That's because there's nowhere to runs on the field, not the graveyard. Okay. Okay. Love this. Ugh! Maybe I should have played a passage and just held up mana. Because now I have to hold priority. I gotta make them think I'm not naked here. If I play a passage there. Okay, well, they're not stopping. Definitely feeling the problems here, aren't we? I guess I have to hold now and wait and see if they play burn spells to pump this show off. Pretty frustrating. I think I'm dead no matter what. Yep, that'll do. What happened to all those control decks that were out and about? Now all I do is just get burninated again? Alrighty. Fine. I really like Feed the Cycle though, but maybe it's more of a 1 of than a 4 of. These whales aren't doing it either. I never draw them, actually. When you think about it, I never have them. Same with the diverts. But if you're going to play against cheaper creatures, like what else do you need, right? More removal? Sorcery speed is pretty bad. I'm thinking, especially since I never play a control deck, I'm thinking Floodmaw. We're just gonna bounce him. At least that's instant speed. And we can do it for 1 mana. Maybe that's our new cut down. Since once you get to 6 mana, you blow up their board and mill the crap out of them. Who brought hobbits to this fight? Okay, no cheap spells. Great. Surely they won't be aggressive. Surely not. Okay, probably a combo deck. Probably Kona. Floodmaw's great. No reason to run out the monument here, I don't think, but do I whale? I don't know if I get to cast Stock Up next turn, so I will run out the monument. If what they have here is like a counter spell, maybe we can eat that counter spell. Good card. Strongly recommended. They don't have the style, which means they didn't get to Mythic last season. See? Neither did I. Wait a minute. They didn't get to Diamond last season. It's even better for us. It's even better. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is a combo deck. All right, so we got to be on the lookout for Kona throughout. They did not station, which makes no sense to me. I mean, this is kind of spooky, right? Because you bounce the Kona with the Flood Maw, right? And then what? Okay, they don't have it yet, or they're not going for it yet. Just gonna beat us up with Jill. You have other, like, magic cards you want to play? This has got to be like an Omniscience deck. Okay, that's post-combat. Cool. Mill us both. The Verge. Now what? Do we stock this up? You can't double Kona, and it only happens at the beginning of the second main phase, so this is a stock up window. We could also bounce the Kona, but then they just probably cast it again. Unless they have a way to protect it, right? That's scary. So yeah, bouncing it now won't do anything. What do you think they have, like Snakeskin Veil? Then there's no way they'd play this. There's no way. I guess we'll see. If they have Disruption, they're fine. But what were we gonna do? Control it? It's a pretty good combo deck if it wants to be. But it does require having everything in the right place. What's the back's idea? Okay. Weird. I don't know quite what they're going for, but I'm going to do this. And then it's chapter 3 is tap all lands. So that's what it's there to do. I could just bounce it. I could also shoot it. I think whale bounce is probably best. Or is it? Do we really care? The idea is to blow it up next turn, yes? I think so. So let's hold. The tap all lands thing can be annoying if we're unprepared for it. I am, in fact, mesmerized. Woo! They are being careful. Now remember, when we leave all our mana up, we have the option of Fountain Port, Treasure, Singularity, Rupture. But then, if they just go Kona into something, it could be bad. So do we kill this now? I think we take this hit. I don't think it's a big deal. The fact that we're post-combat here, we're in a good setup. What becomes interesting is if they just don't play Kona. There might be a world where I make a treasure and then bounce this. Star Cage. They're going after the monument. They're not going to play the Kona. Okay. I think we just make a treasure. No, we consult. I think we just consult, which leaves us 1 mana open. Let's go like this. End step. This can get us our land. And it does. Long Goodbye. This and Duress are very good cards, though. They deal with our problems. We'll find the land another way. We don't want our lands to get tapped. So let's go Long Goodbye. Can't be countered, which is nice. We still have Floodmaw. We still have Shoot the Sheriff. Let's Duress our opponent. And you see 3 Konas. Okay, so they want us to kill the Kona. Now what? They play a Kona, we kill it. I mean, if they play a Kona in station right now, it doesn't do anything, right? Not really. But why not? Let's hold up. I guess we could get this whale done, but we're not really that close to descending. Like, they could get an Omniscience on the field here, but it wouldn't do anything else. But what? Yeah, they can't draw an Omniscience and a stock up, or a stock up and a Kona and an Omniscience. Yeah, there's no way that they pop off from here. Let's go look at top 3. Let's grab the Passage. Play the Passage. Pass the turn. The Floodmaw can now get the River Turn to end the game. So they play Kona here. They probably don't cheat anything significant out. And then we Singularity Rupture them, mill half their deck. And then the next turn, Floodmaw, bounce, River Turn. What I don't know is if they have all these Konas, why they're not just, I don't know, just cast them, attack me. Like, make me... part of what you have to respect with this deck that makes it tough is you have to be afraid of this card, right? So, you know, do it. Do the thing. Let's see what they got. They top deck Omniscience to make this game really interesting. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Sarima searches for a legendary creature. They get Prime Speaker Zagana. Okay, it's getting risky. Boom. Did we decimate their combo? Omniscience. Dude, there's still 3 Omniscience, but are there any dragons? There's still 1 Meringue River Regent. Let's see. You want to draw those cards? Uh-huh. There it is. There's the Omniscience. Wow. So back-to-back top decks to make it interesting. Can you win? Their only counterspell we see here is a No More Lies. If they don't win on their turn, No More Lies, I guess No More Lies would stop the exhaust, now that you think about it, because we'd have to pay 3. Ooh, baby. Yeah, indestructible. Gotcha. Rope is here. Man, gotta love those back-to-back top decks. Okay, the Roxanne. Do they have the way to loop it? Do they have enough ways to return it? If they had a way to return something, Prime Speaker could draw the rest of their deck. They just pass. Doesn't it feel like they have the counter spell? Well, there's no other way to do this. That is the play. That is it. I can't believe they're going to win this that way. It's so brutal. There's 15 cards left. If I shoot this, I still can't kill one of these other things. I could Flood Maw. Take 9. They had to have it, and they had it. Okay, so this has to be Flood Maw to have a chance, and even then I don't think we have a chance. Ouch. Just ouch. So lucky. So freaking lucky. Jesus. I was sure we had that. I was so sure.